Hi there, hi there. And we're doing a little celebration today um, for the OSTARA Festival. So that's the spring vernal equinox, welcoming springtime for our hemisphere and autumn in the other hemisphere, the southern. So, and I was just showing, I'm trying to grasp the sunset moment. So hopefully you can see about that. But I've got my altar set up. So let me see if I can position everything. Okay, let me see. Okay, I can see my hand. Okay, let's see. I guess we're going to just leave it like that. Can you see the sailboat? Okay, good. Okay, so, because I cannot see the screen. So we're just going to go with the flow. And I did bring out a couple of cards to start the energies OSTARA from the goddess guidance during virtue. It's about fertility. She had her little bunnies in there, so I brought my little bunny out. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Okay, so this is what we're celebrating, this form of setting the seeds to harvest down the road. And here is the Fairy Festival card from Anna Franklin. And I would like to read that for you in a moment here. And also, I'm bringing out the Fairy Oracle deck by Lucy Cavendish. That'll be my first. And she writes OSTARA, Spring Equinox, September 20 through 23rd, Southern Hemisphere, and March 20th, 23rd, Northern Hemisphere. So that's what we're experiencing right now in my area, the Florida state. This is the time to plant your seeds and ask the fairy prince for what you wish. Your dreams and wishes fall upon fairy ears, willing and ready to hear and help them come true. Help baby animals and rid yourselves of any toxins in your cleaning products or cosmetics you may still be using at this time. These show the fairies you are serious! Exclamation point. Okay, people out there who enjoy wearing their makeup, it's time to, you know, throw that out and get in some new makeup, new energies. Okay, everybody looking good. And just to bring in the Fairy Festival again, we're going to read the OSTARA and the festival at the spring equinox called OSTARA by the Saxons. The days have noticeably lengthened, day and night are of equal length, but the light is gaining and spring has really arrived. Birds are busy building nests and young animals are mating. Green leaves appear on the trees, and drifts of daffodils appear in the hedgerows. Hedgerows. Okay, and so many fairies are associated with vegetation, crops, and the fertility of the land, with the power of either blessing or blighting. These fairies may be directly related to ancient vegetation spirits. In winter, the spirit of vegetation seems to die, to go down and seed into the earth until it is resurrected the next spring. Ancient religion was largely concerned with entreating the gods and nature spirits to provide the harvest. It was often thought that when fairies awoke in the spring, a sacrifice should be made to them, perhaps an offering of milk, honey, cream, melted butter, or in some cases, a cock. C-O-C-K. It's a rooster. In Britain and elsewhere in Europe, the vegetation spirit is portrayed as the green man or wood rose at spring festivals, a symbol of regeneration, vegetation, life, and hope. At the equinox, many fairies bathe in rivers and streams. It is safer for humans to stay away from such places, or the fairies might take them away or drown them in the water. Oh boy, okay. Well, the direct divinatory meaning: when the festival card of OSTARA appears in a spread, it heralds dawning creativity, emergence, and pouring of energy and ideas, versatility, dexterity, idealism, and individuality. an idea or situation begins to crystallize and take form. Okay, that's how we're going to open up this reading here with these energies. Okay, so I put that one back, and we'll leave the goddess one out. I put the other one back. And today I am going to work with a 7-card spread. It's called the planetary spread. And it starts with what the moon goes through: Mercury, Venus, Sun, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. So we're going to read a little bit about everything. The home manners will be 1, manners and skills will be 2. So I'm going to align it like this, okay? And it's called the planetary spread. And I'll read it right before I do it here. The moon, home manners; Mercury, business matters and skills; Venus, love and relationships; the sun, fame and achievements; card 5, Mars, adversity and opposition; card 6, Jupiter, gain and expansion; card 7, Saturn, restrictions. Okay, so let's try something new here. Alrighty, so just position yourselves as usual, my friends, and then we're going to pick this spread for the planetary. Okay, and we've got the sun setting for a little celebration. All the elements are here, plus the elementals, the fairies. Okay, that's it, my dears. And then I'm just going to select one from the room, okay, in the center at the end. Okay? Alrighty, let's see what's going on today. And the first card will be representing number 1, the moon, a position, which is the home matters. Card 1, home matters. Okay? So let's see what they're trying to say today. And that would be the top one from this very wild wisdom. Into the woods, stranger in a strange land, new experiences, feeling uncertain, transition zone. Okay, well that's alrighty, because there we are in the moon position, and that's usually about our illusions, and sort of some people have a concept of fear towards the moon cycles. So don't worry. This is the first card. Let's continue the reading. But just know that some of us are still feeling uncertain about futures. But that's all right. Remember, that's why we embrace the dark side. So we learn from the wisdom. Okay, Luna's wisdom from the moon. Okay, and then the next card will be in this position, and this position is Mercury, business matters and skills. Okay, so this is a business side, and look how awesome it's the 3 of discs, and we know that's the pentacles, traditional earth elements, coins, diamonds in the regular playing card deck. This is coins, 3 of coins, and dedication, and usually the 3s are about creativity. So it's pretty much saying to me that you just keep dedicating these business matters and these skills that you have that you know are within you, that you know you've known or you want to know more about it. And this is saying dedicate sometimes and you will see what can come from that. Okay, the next card will be the Venus love relationships, and this is in this position. So we continue here, and the 3 card is the Knave, Tidy Moon. Okay, and this is a spring card, I think, but I'm going to read about Tidy Moon. Okay, I'm going to pull him up because he's sort of a gentle soul, but he has wisdom to share. So let's pull up little Knave, Tidy Moon. Tidy Mun, it's called M-U-N. And yes, he's from the spring court, and he's a knave, so he's a knight. So he's a court card for the spring suit. So he has wisdom to share with us. And here, back in, I don't know if you can see, but in March 30th, 2003, the Lady of the Lake speaks. And this is the card that came out right now for us in the Venus love and relationships position. Okay, so let's see what, and see it's M-U-N, Tidy Moon. Let's see what he has to say. Okay, alrighty. So, and I won't read the whole thing, but Tidy Moon, this card shows a drably clad fairy with white hair and a long white beard. He is running through the reeds of the misty Finland of East Anglia. A-N-G-L-I-A, I'm not familiar. A windmill is in the background. And mainly the divinatory meaning is when the kindly, tidy moon appears, he heralds success, though not of material nature, and satisfaction in a job well done. He represents a helpful friend and innocent pleasures. Tidy Mun may represent a real person in your life, a charming young man who is romantic and idealistic with old-fashioned ideas of chivalry and gentleness. Okay, there you go. And it says, working with the Tidy Mun. If you live in a boggy or a swampy place or near water, you can honor the local spirits in the manner of the old Fenmen. Place a flat stone in the garden on which little offerings can be placed. These can be flowers, pretty stones, or shells, bread, and salt. Okay, embrace the fairies, my darling, especially Tidy Mun. He's got someone to introduce you to. Okay, and then we'll go and continue to the next card. And then this is the position of the sun, number 4. And card 4 stands for the sun, our solar sun star. And it's going to be fame and achievements. Okay, let's see what that says. Okay, well, we've got the 6 of Cups here. So we've got a creative card here too. And the 6 usually in the, in the major arcana also deals with the lovers, that kind of partnerships and scenarios. So it does say nostalgia. So, sometimes we just, look towards the past with compassion, love, and light. But now as we move towards the light, our wisdom from the cosmos, we just got to release what no longer is here for us, just release it and move forward with with good things to come. Remember, Venus is in the house, people. Okay, so fame and achievements, just hold on. Things are coming, but don't forget your past, okay? Because you are where you came from, but now you learned lessons and you keep moving forward. No doubt. Okay, and then stolen in her sleep is Mars, adversity and opposition. Okay, and this is number 15, which usually that's the devil card, the seduction card in the regular tarot. So I would definitely pull upon that card and see what Miss Lucy has to say to that card. Okay, stolen in her sleep, number 15, and it reads, unaware, unconscious, unawakened. Okay, well, some of us need to get on board and get on track, okay? Or get on track and then get on board, or however you want to look at it. But stolen in her sleep, number 15, unaware, unconscious, unawakened. And the divinatory meaning pretty much is unable to remember dreams, feeling cut off from psychic abilities, unsure of whether the path you are drawn to follow is safe, feeling scared that you may be entering a dark ground, wishing to go home and to ascend before you have done the deep work on the self. If this card has come to you, it is time to go deep within, to go into the earth and to understand that material transformation is spiritual. It is then that your gifts will be fully awakened. Okay, and we got to really believe that. Don't, and it all happens. We're all human, we concern ourselves with, you know, bills or just how, my children, when they grow up to be, decent people. A lot of things are on our minds, but, if you just follow certain codes and certain positive paths, like the yellow brick road, you just follow certain roads and they'll lead you to where you're supposed to be at the right time. Challenges, good, bad, and ugly. Okay, next card. Green and expansion, number 6. Okay, and look, the OSTARA card came on board. We put it back in the deck and they wanted to. Oh my Lord, help me, people. Hold on, I gotta pull the little book out now. Because now we have to read about OSTARA Festival. Okay. Alrighty. The card shows a mysterious fairy island. Fairy islands appear and disappear in the twinkling of an eye and may never be seen in the same place, though a few lucky humans have been able to visit them. It is the spring equinox called OSTARA, when many fairies emerge from their winter hideaways. Some of them can be seen on the card, such as the formidable woodwose and the pretty winged fairy in the foreground. Early daffodils decorate the foreground. Okay, and once again, the divinatory meaning. When the festival card of OSTARA appears in the spread, it heralds dawning, creativity, emergence, an inpouring of energy and ideas, versatility, dexterity, idealism, and individuality. An idea or situation begins to crystallize and take form. Isn't that cool? And look here, just to add a little bit on Starwitism, here on November 22nd, 2003. I was that excited, and that's a good number, people. Here we go. It came out. It came out. Okay, last card. And your restrictions under Saturn. Oh, and look, it is. See, Jack Frost, he's trying to tell us, hey, we're going to put a chill on things if, Here, I'll just read the divinatory meaning, but he's pretty much putting you in the freezer. Not a bad thing, put things in the freezer, ideas, concepts, even people, but, you do it with positive intentions for positive results, then sometimes we got to go in the freezer and put a frost and chill on ourselves or whoever else could be in the, kind of in the way or in your face or whatever you want to call it. Okay, and he's a knave, so he's a court card, this Jack Frost. So he's kind of, he holds some strength and wisdom. Okay, the card shows a sparkling white fairy in the dazzle of snow and frost. Jack Frost, the knave of the winter court. When Jack Frost appears, he indicates sudden, unexpected changes, minor setbacks, temporary chaos, minor illnesses, accidents, and mishaps. The card may represent a real person in your life, a young man with very strong opinions, but his views shift from day to day. He is clever but inconsistent, charming but easily bored. He is good company, but don't rely on him for anything important. And that's what I'm saying, sometimes we need a timeout and, put ourselves in a little, chill out scenario. But, don't, don't rely on other people. We're all now going for our intuition and our guts, okay, my friends? So we're not going to concern ourselves too much what people think of us, okay? We're going to move forward in our, as long as we're, shining with the light and embracing the energies of earth, wind, fire, moonlight, love. It's all good, all good. Okay, we're going to pick one last rune here, and we'll close up with the last state. Oh, stand still. Look at what we're hearing. This is just what Mr. Miss Jack Frost here had to say a little bit. It's like, just stand still, people. There's no reason to hurry and rush and all that kind of jazz, okay? This rune is called standstill. And the thing about this rune also is that if you turn it upside down, as you can see, it has no reverse to it. So it's powerful, and it means pretty much yourself, and it's called Isa. But let me turn to the page here. Hold on a second. Okay, Isa, Isa, Isa. Just to that, Isa, stand still. Okay, Isa. The winter of the spiritual life is upon you. You may find yourself entangled in a situation to whose implications you are in effect blind. You may feel powerless to do anything except submit, surrender, even sacrifice some long cherished desire. Be patient, for this is the period of gestation that precedes a rebirth. Positive accomplishment is unlikely now. There's a freeze on useful activity. All your plans are on hold. You may be experiencing an unaccustomed drain on your energy and wonder why. A chill wind is reaching you over the ice floes of old, outmoded habits. Okay, so we've got really triple play with the Jack Frost here. Trying to hold on can result in shallowness of feeling, a sense of being out of touch with life. Seek to discover what it is you are holding on to that perpetuates this condition, and let go, shed, release, cleanse away the old. Doing so will bring on the thought. And that release card's, number 13, transformation card. That's all that death card, but death leads to rebirth. Remember, number 13. Don't forget that. Shed, release, cleanse away the old. Doing so will bring on the thought. Usually, Isa requires a sacrifice of the personal, the I. At such time, you cannot hope to rely on help or friendly support, and yet there is no reason for anxiety. Submit and be still. Still, chill in the stillness. Remember, we've talked about that too. That's how do you receive the messages in the stillness? Okay, quiet the chatter. Okay, and there's no reason for anxiety. Submit and be still, for what you are experiencing is not necessarily the result of your actions or habits, but rather arises from conditions about which you can do nothing. What has been full must empty. What is increased must decrease. This is the way of heaven and earth. To surrender is to display courage and wisdom. And remember, that's what we're looking for, right? Action, balance, courage equals intuition, right? That's what we're, putting those three cards together: action, balance, and courage to, unfold our intuition, okay? And yet there's another phase to standstill. Just as winter is time for going within, drawing Isa can announce a time of restoration and renewal at the deepest level. There you go. There's the renewal word again. Transformation. Okay. In your solitude, exercise caution and do not stubbornly persist in attempting to work your will. Remain mindful that the seed of the new is present in the shell of the old, the seed of unrealized potential, the seed of the good. Trust your own process and watch for signs of spring. Okay, this is the Book of Runes, thousands of years old, and they talk about watch for the signs of spring as we're doing the OSTARA festival, highlighting the equinox of spring. I don't know, people, but I'm smiling all the way, and I'm going to listen to the words here. Very nice, and I did bring out my little one dragon word as we watch the sunset. But thanks for watching. Okay, well, my friends, really, what a cool reading. They're just telling us to, take it slow, but that that the OSTARA came out. You see the influence when you make the fairies happy. They want to make you smile back, okay? Just let's all stand still. Take it easy, day by day, okay? Alrighty, we're going to shut down now with one little dragon card. That's right, I'm just looking again. Just dedicate some time here. Just think positive. I know the past is there, but don't, awaken to it. Don't stay asleep with it any longer. We've got things to look forward to. Just take a little time out, regroup, clean out drawers, get new makeup, and let's keep moving, people. Keep moving. Outrageousness. Love it. A dragon charges through the front door wearing a bizarre costume. Would going to extremes be fun today? I think it's a party celebration. I think the fairies want us to doll up and put costumes on and have fun today for this OSTARA beautiful celebration for fertility and moving forward towards our goals and what they want us to also. Wonderful. Okay, people, get outrageous out there. Remember, we harm none, but we don't take no shit either, right? It's that dragon's code. Love it. Okay. Enjoy, get outdoors. The fairies want us outside. We've been only talking about it. Many of us are tapping that. And if you have been appreciating it, you're enjoying it as well. Instead of sitting on the couch watching reruns of whatever you guys watch reruns of. Alrighty, we're going to take it easy, and I'm having a good day. And here, it reads here, my little sign, the best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. Okay, blessings to everyone. Talk to you soon.